It's the damn winter. I can't take it anymore. So, bolt machine break. And I gotta do this entire driveway by shoveling. But when you got grandchildren, you gotta put them to work, man. So all of this by shoveling, man. But the grandchildren, man, they're very impressive. They did all of that and the whole backside. And now they're doing the front right there. And I'm just gonna do what I can with this. Welcome to my nightmare. Bolt machine break. Should I go get me a new machine? I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't want to keep continue borrowing my neighbor's stuff, but if the snow is gonna snow like this, I don't want to be doing this with my hands, you know? The machine do it very fast. And then gotta fix that machine. I don't know, man. Just pure cha. You see, cha. So my youngest daughter over there cleaning up the car, and she's freezing her behind off. Yeah, it's cold today. It's 20 degrees, but the wind make it -4. My grandchildren are doing their thing, man. I appreciate it. Look at them. All right. Okay. Make her out.
So, is this the real reason why we sold our house and sold everything we have and say goodbye to our family to leave because of the winter? No, that's not why we did it. We didn't do it because of the winter. I lived in America for 30 plus years. So it wouldn't be the reason why I leave because the winter. I like the winter. No, we left for an even greater reason. And that reason, ladies and gentlemen, is we left the United States of America for a belief that has taken us from the Americas to sold everything we have, say goodbye to family, sold our businesses so that we can come to the Philippines. We did it all because of our belief. Now, to understand this belief, I want to introduce you to the ravenous bird. And I will put links down below and you can go on YouTube and check that out. However, our reasoning for leaving is in search of the truth of the God we worship, His bloodline, His word, His descendants. And when we found out that those who can chase their lineage through the Atlantic slave trade are the true bloodline of the children of the promise of the seed of Abraham, that's when we decided we want more. And we have left the United States and our family and our business, sold everything we had to move to the Philippines. Once again, check out the Ravenous Bird on YouTube and you will get more information on that. I've never seen this before, so I got to give you guys a look at what an estate sale is all about. Watch this. Cars all up the block. Look at that, they're still coming. Look at that. This is so cool. The amount of people that's here. That's what an estate sale look like, guys. It's just me and my coffee. That's crazy. My only company. That's what we're going through. All right, let the feast begin. Everything for sale. Now that you're seeing a little bit of what we went through and what we had to give up, we have to leave family behind. We have to leave work behind, businesses behind, sold everything we had. We've done all of this because of the name. We found the name Yahweh. Now, how did this happen for me was I wanted to know what his true name was. And I came upon the letter J. I heard a guy on Facebook was talking about the letter J. And he says there was no letter J until before the year 1524. And that got my curiosity because you see, my wife's name is Janine, but my Lord's name is Jesus. And so I'm saying, wait a minute, if there's no letter J before the year 1524, then how did they get Jesus to be the Son of God? How did they get his name to be the Son of God? And in so doing, I started to do some research on the letter J. And ladies and gentlemen, it changed my life. Because when I found out it's actually true that there is no letter J before the year 1524, it devastated me. It devastated me. Because now I'm asking, how on earth did they come up with Jesus as the name and the name given by which we must be saved? Now, you must understand something here. I am a Christian at this time. I was born into Christianity. I was a Christian of Christian, ladies and gentlemen. So when I heard that, it rocked my world, because I'm like, if there was no letter J until the year 1524, then how did they arrive at Jesus? And that's when I know I've been deceived. And so I set out in prayer and fasting and researching to just find the truth about the name. And that's what might lead me to prayer and fasting. Because you know, when you fast, when you search of the truth, you don't eat. So that's how I fast. I don't go on a fast like, boom, I don't do that. I fast when I'm in deep research, when I'm in deep thoughts, that's when I fast. And I prayed after doing many research. I prayed to find out for myself what his name is. And I went to all these different names: Yahuwah, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, Yeshua, Yode Vave, the four-letter consonant. I went to all these names, ladies and gentlemen, but I could not pinpoint what his real name was. And of course, I could have listened to every different wind of teaching. And I remember a scripture in the Bible that says, "You have not because you've asked not." Another scripture that says, "Ask and it shall be given unto you." So I prayed. I opened my window and I prayed like Daniel. I prayed out my window and I looked right up in the heavens and I asked, "What is your name? What is your name? I want your exact name." And I had my phone in my hand at the time. And then I heard like bloop, like it come up. And I've done the research and I found the ravenous bird. It just came up on the ravenous bird, ladies and gentlemen. And my whole life was changed. And for that reason, that's why we moved to the Philippines. So stay tuned. I'm going to give you step by step now in my next episode of what it's going to take for you to make the decision to move to an island. Now, even if this is not your reason for moving, this will help you in preparing if you ever even thinking of moving. But you should leave. You should move. And so this is for Yaosher, those who can chase their lineage through the Atlantic slave trade. This is for you. I'm speaking specifically to you because there's a calling on you to leave your countries, leave your families, and to come to a place where he will show you. And that's the Philippines. Check out the Ravenous Bird on YouTube and watch Brought by Ships. But also watch the true name of the Creator. This is going to help you greatly.
We must call him by his name, Yahweh Elohim. We must call him by his name, Yahweh Elohim. Yahweh Elohim. Yahweh Elohim. We must call him by his name, Yehovah Elohim, Yehovah Elohim, Yehovah Elohim. We must call him by his name, Yehovah Elohim. I tell you, I woke up this morning. Shabbat shalom, y'all.